CSIR, Indian Institute of Petroleum, Dehradun, is a premier institution dedicated to research and development in the hydrocarbon sector. The institute is merited with exemplary contribution to the petroleum refining and petrochemical industry of the country across a multitude of areas. The institute has an acclaimed reputation of work in the various domains of the downstream hydrocarbon sector. One of the highly recognized international works of CSIR, Indian Institute of Petroleum, has been a process for simultaneous production of US-grade gasoline and high-purity benzene from olefin-rich fluid catalytically cracking or FCC gasoline. The development of the technology was driven by the regulations laid under the US Environmental Protection Agency's Mobile Source Air Toxics Phase 2 guidelines, which restrict the average benzene level in gasoline sold in USA to 0.62% of the volume.
We are doing simultaneously producing the low benzene US quality gasoline and recovering that benzene in the pure form. So this kind of technology is not available presently anywhere.
The technology was successfully commercialized to Reliance Industries Limited in 2013 and commissioned in 2016 by setting up a 0.6 MMTPA plant based at the petrochemical complex at Jamnagar. In any typical refinery, FCC gasoline comprises nearly 20% of the gasoline pool. Full-range FCC gasoline contains 15 to 30% aromatics by volume, with around 2% benzene by volume and 1000 to 2000 part per million sulfur, which is environment unfriendly. Further, narrow boiling range C6 hydrocarbon-rich fraction of the full-range gasoline will contain anywhere between 11 to 19% weight benzene and up to 500 parts per million sulfur. The technology, developed by CSIR IIP, extracts benzene at nearly 97% purity and produces gasoline with less than 0.4% benzene and sulfur content less than 10 parts per million. As regards the process of CSIR IIP technology, the feed along with the solvent system is sent into the extractive distillation unit. Within the extractive distillation or ED column, the solvent system absorbs almost all of the benzene in the feed, and the gasoline vapor obtained from the column top has benzene as low as 0.4% by weight. The bottom product or the extract stream of the ED column is the solvent loaded with aromatics, mainly benzene. The bottom product of the ED column is sent to the solvent recovery column, wherein the aromatics is separated from the solvent system. The final aromatics-rich stream obtained from the solvent recovery column top section has a benzene purity of more than 97% by weight. The solvent system free of aromatics is recycled back to the ED column. The salience of this indigenous technology developed by CSIR IIP can be gauged by the fact that it is a first-of-its-kind technology in the world. The technology has a reliable design and is fully automated. It is merited with low capex and opex compared to other existing technologies worldwide for benzene and aromatics recovery.
Capex in terms that the equipments used in this process, as well as in the actual plant that is being run at Reliance, we don't use very high costly equipments like compressors or reactors, as well as costly chemical resources like hydrogen. So as a result of which the entire process is economically favorable as well.
In addition, the solvent system is highly stable both thermally and chemically, and the technology can process impurity-laden feedstock without requirement of any pre-processing steps like selective hydrogenation.
Our technology will be very helpful in future to generate the high value aromatic compounds like benzene from an entirely alternative feedstock like FCC gasoline, which is rightly not used anywhere in the world.
The technology makes a successful intersect between social and economic development. The CSIR IIP technology has been credited with numerous national awards and 6 international and 1 national patent. The development of technology, design, commissioning and construction of plant has been done in India. It is an excellent example of Make in India initiative. All equipment in this unit have been fabricated in India, which has generated huge employment opportunity for many Indians. Pilot scale work and simulation studies were done at CSIR IIP Dehradun, followed by detailed engineering at Technip India Limited at Noida, and unit has been constructed at RIL Jamnagar Refinery in Gujarat. Benzene lean gasoline produced using the technology has a huge export potential. The typical payback period of a 0.6 to 1 MMTPA plant based on this technology is approximately 1.5 years. And last but not the least, gasoline produced using the technology will be lean with respect to both benzene and sulfur and hence environment friendly. The benzene extraction technology is touted to become the industry game changer in view of not only producing clean sulfur and benzene lean gasoline, but also for efficient recovery of high-value aromatics like benzene from alternative feedstocks such as FCC gasoline. It is an excellent example of industry-academia collaboration in successful implementation of a technology for the benefit of not only the contributing partners, but for the nation as a whole.